Hey guys, so I'm back again with another August Beauty Empties, as you can see here. So, excuse me. We're going to start off. I have a bunch of goodies that I finished over the month of August, and I'm going to share them with you. First off, we have the Beauty Treats Cucumber Makeup Remover Cleansing Tissues. I had these in my last not beauty favorites. I think they were in one of my favorites on my blog, but they were in numerous empties. So you might see these reoccurring every so often because I do like this brand. They are very moisturizing, and the tissues are not dry when you take off your makeup. They're actually pretty soaked in the juice for you to use them to actually remove makeup. They don't sting on the eyes. I tried to use them on my eyes this time around, and they don't sting, which is a bonus. And they come 30 tissues with for about $4.95. I got these usually at Trade Secrets when I was in the area. But yeah, I love these, and another empties. I think I have another one of these somewhere, but I'm using a different brand right now. So they'll come back again. I'll probably repurchase them in the future. So next up, I have mouthwash. I love the Listerine Fluoride Antiseptic Mouthwash. I always use a mouthwash after I brush my teeth. I just find that's my preference. I enjoy it more. My mouth feels better more. And I notice that it helps with prevention of cavities. So, and of course, like fresh breath. Hello, who doesn't want that? But this is my favorite with the fluoride. You can get it without the fluoride. It's cheaper without the fluoride. This goes for about between $6 to $8 depending where you get it, either at Shoppers or Walmart. But I love this, and usually I look out for the sales either at Shoppers or Walmart where you can get it for like $5 so that you don't have to spend full price on it. But I do love it. It is one of my favorites, and I will be repurchasing it again. Next up, I have a California Mango Buff Natural Exfoliating Scrub. This is for the hands, and I got this at Sally's a while ago. It was on sale. As you can see, there's like a reduced sticker price there. I got it for like $4. I think normally it goes for like $6 to $8. I'm not really sure. But I did get it for $4 on sale, and I do enjoy this mango scrub for your hands. It smells great. It's not a rough scrub, so that whenever I do my nails, like when I do my own manicures, after I take off my nails, I do the cuticle remover. I wash my hands. After I wash my hands, I use this, and I use the scrub on my hands and around my cuticles and just kind of get it all in there, and I rinse it off, and my hands have never felt softer. Ever since I started using this, my boyfriend does not want to stop touching my hands. Like, that's how soft my hands are. So I will be repurchasing this again. I don't know if I'll repurchase full price because I don't really need it, but if I do happen to see it on sale again, I'll definitely pick it up. Next up is another one of the Mane and Tail Color Protect Shampoo. I did a review on this a while back on my beauty blog. If you haven't read my beauty blog, it's macgirl25.blogspot.ca. I reviewed this on my blog. It's one of my favorite shampoos that I always find myself going back to every time I run out of a shampoo. It's supposed to help with the thickness and the growth of your hair, and it also acts as a clarifying shampoo as well. Yes, it is. This one is color protectant. There's also like an original formula that's not color protectant, but the only thing I find with this is that you need to make sure that you have a good conditioner, because this can be a little bit drying. Not a lot, but it is drying, so you want to make sure you use a good conditioner so that you bring back the moisture in your hair, since it does clarify. But I do like this, and I will repurchase it again. This was the shampoo that saved my hair after I took out my fusion extensions over a year ago, and my hair was disgustingly thin after that. I started using this, and this brought it back to life. The thickness, the longevity, like the length of it, it within a full bottle usage, my hair felt, back to normal. So definitely give props to this. It's actually pretty cheap. You can get it at Walmart or you can get it at Sally's. They range between $5 to $8 a bottle, depending on where you go, and they do have the bigger deluxe sizes as well. So next up, I have the Bath and Body Works Antibacterial Moisturizing Hand Lotion in Cucumber Melon. I had this in my last Beauty Empties, and I finished another bottle. As you can see, I go through these very quickly. I don't know if I have another one of these. I can't seem to find any more in my little stash, so I think I'll be using like my regular lotions now. But I do love these. Cucumber Melon is my favorite. It is an antibacterial moisturizing hand lotion, so it kills germs at the same time, which is great because who wants to, sanitize and then, moisturize? You got two in one, you're good, especially when you're at the office. I usually leave one of these at my desk, and, throughout the day I would put it on, especially going back and forth from the washroom, outside, that kind of stuff. So I love this. Would repurchase it again. Oh, I'm butterfingers today. But I have to get through some of my other lotions before I start buying more. So definitely a good one, and we'll repurchase in the future. Next up is my hard as hoof nail strengthening cream. This stuff is part of my nail care routine that I posted on my blog last week. You get this at Walmart. It smells like cherries. Almond cherries. I'm letting Vanessa smell it because she's sitting right beside me. I think it's about $5 at Walmart, which is pretty good because like there's other cuticle creams that you get expensive and they don't do the job. This stuff is amazing. It's not greasy. You can put it to your cuticles before or after you apply your nail polish. It sucks in all the moisture. Like, this is a water base. It is a water base because the first ingredient is water. And there is plenty of different oils. They say jojoba oil is in here. There's also a number of vitamins, vitamin A, C, D, and E, which is awesome. I heard a lot of great reviews when I first bought this, and that's why I bought it, because I heard of the great feedback, and honest to God, it's positive and it's true feedback. This is really great. Over a couple months, if you apply it every night before bed, even every other night, you don't have to do it every day, you notice that your nails are a lot harder, and mine are, they've been staying hard as they are ever since I used this. So I will definitely repurchase this. I do have another nail cream on the go right now, so I'm gonna use that first, and then I will buy this again. But yeah, this is definitely great, and it's cheap, so you don't have to break the bank for it. Next up, I have a L'Oreal Ideal Genesis Pore Minimizer Serum, which really wasn't a serum, it was a cream. When you pump it out, it came out as a cream. So basically, you would apply this all over your face after you wash your face, and then you would apply your makeup. So I guess it would act as similar to a primer. The only difference, I think, is that a primer is more silicone based, whereas this wasn't. It was a more creamier texture. I liked it. It was great. To be honest, I bought this at Walmart a while back, and it was because it was on sale for like under $10. It did the job. It kept me matte in my T-zone, and that's what I really wanted it for. Hence, it says Pore Minimizer right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. So the only problem is that I tried looking for this in the stores after, and I think they discontinued it, which is probably why it was on sale, because they wanted to get rid of it. So I can't find it anymore, but it definitely was a good one. If you guys happen to find this in your local drugstore, let me know in the comments below. I would love to know if they still have it out there somewhere in this world, just maybe not in my area. And I did, like I said, I did buy it for under $10, but I think normally it ranges between $20 to $25 when it's not on sale. Next up, I have the Biore Pore Perfect Pore Unclogging Scrub. Oh god, I hate this thing. This was the worst thing I've ever tried in my life. Like, it smells nasty. It smells so nasty, and I just can't. I tried to use up as much as I could every time I was in the bathroom. Like, I used it actually in my shower. And it's got these, like, beads, these, like, minor beads. I don't know if you can see in the thing there. That, it's supposed to exfoliate. I didn't really feel much exfoliation. It dried the shit out of your skin. And it was, like, not even a good dry. It was, like, a really crusty dry. It was bad. I didn't like it at all. I will not repurchase it again. The only thing that I like from this company at the moment is their nose strips that you put on your nose to get your pores, unclog your pores. But yeah, this was a no-go. I didn't like it at all. I think it ranges between like $5 to $8 depending where you get it. I will not get this again. There's many better things out there that you can get. This was not one of them. Next up, I have my Britney Spears Believe Feeling is Believing Body Souffle. I got this in a gift set, a perfume gift set, a while back. And I finally used up the lotion because perfume always takes longer to use up. But I love this scent. I love most of her perfumes. I loved this scent. The cream was actually pretty good. There was no like shimmer in it, so I was able to use it every day. I wouldn't repurchase it because, I mean, the bigger bottle, when you buy it separately, is actually quite expensive, and there's better lotions out there that you can use that smell decent, that you don't have to break the bank for. So, I mean, it was a nice little gift set, and it came with it. That's great. I won't get it again, but it was great while it lasted. Next up, I have the Jane Cosmetics eyeliner in Onyx number 1. I don't know if you guys can see that, but to be honest, I wasn't thrilled with this eyeliner. It's a mechanical pencil, so I mean, you would have to spin it to get it up. That sounds so bad, but I have a dirty mind. But it didn't come with a lot of product. Like, I think after using it for about 3 weeks or so, I was done. And when it gets to the very end, it's hard to spin up anymore. So when I kind of went like this, all the product came out, which was like not much. It was like really, really small. So there's no point in me trying to fit it back in there. But the actual liner itself, it was very smudgy. You could not wear it on your waterline. It would be all over the place if you put it on your waterline. Even on your top of your eyelid, you could not wear it and have it stay put. It would end up here on my crease, and it would look horrible. And I've never had that problem with eyeliners before. This one just didn't stay. It was really cheap. I think I got it on Hot Look a while ago. And I think it was like $4. But yeah, I won't repurchase this again. This was a no-go in my books. So next up, I have the L'Oreal Waterproof Gentle Makeup Remover for Eyes and Lips. This is my ultimate favorite eye makeup remover. It used to be about $9 at Shoppers. Then they upped the price to $14.99, and I was heartbroken. I think they knew how good it was, that's why they increased the price to it. It is an amazing eye makeup remover. Miss Goddess in Training, Aish here on YouTube. She's another beautiful, beautiful soul. She uses this as well. I was watching her in one of her videos, and she had, I think she had it in her empties, if I'm not mistaken. And it was quite funny because I had sent her a message, and she had sent me a message back saying that she does like it as well. But it is expensive. I try not to get it at full price. I try to wait until it is on sale. It's not greasy. You will not get a greasy residue on your eyes after using this, which is why I love it so much. It takes off any kind of makeup you have, and I mean anything. Waterproof, non-waterproof, water resistant, like times 50. This stuff does it. It is spaced out between two different liquids. You have your water liquid and then like an oily type liquid. But when you see it, don't get afraid that, oh my god, it's oily, it's going to be a residue. Don't be afraid, because trust me, you don't get no residue off of your eyes when you take your makeup off. It's very refreshing, and I love it. The only thing is the price. That's the downfall. But I try to get backups of this when it does go on sale. That way I don't have to go and dish out the cost of $14.99 each, because it gets kind of steep that way. Next up, I have a empty cotton rounds container. I always mention this in any of my, at least one empties a month. I always have one of these, and I get these in a pack of, like, I think they're 8 or 10 stacks of these at Costco for like 15 bucks. So it's actually pretty worth it when you think about it, because if you take off your eye makeup all the time, you use them to take off your nails. I personally only use these particular ones for my eye makeup because they are 100% pure cotton. They do have aloe vera in them, and they're hypoallergenic, so that they don't ruin your skin, or they don't irritate your skin. So yeah, here it says it contains aloe vera and provitamin B5, which is awesome. Like, why wouldn't you want that in your cotton rounds? So yeah, I love these. Usually these will last me maybe half a year. Yeah, I would say half a year to, I would say 6 maybe to 8 months, depending on how much I use them to take off my makeup. I do not wear makeup every day. I do wear makeup majority of the time because I go to work 5 days a week. But on the weekends, if I'm not going anywhere or I'm not doing anything, I try to minimize the amount of makeup to let my skin breathe just a bit. But yeah, so these are my favorite. You will definitely see these again. Next up, I have the Orally in a Snap Orally in a Snap Nail Liqueur, and it dries in minutes. Got this at Sally's. It's a great top coat. I have no problems with it. The only problem I have, and you'll see here in the bottle, is that it's about 3/4 of the way done, so there's about that much left. And it's because it's goopy. I find the fast drying top coats dry even faster in the bottle after you use it so many times. Yeah, like I couldn't use it anymore. And the only problem with that is that because it gets goopy, it gets bubbly, it gets stringy, you can't properly give yourself a good manicure with it, and then it leaves all kinds of like stuff on your nails. The look doesn't look right. There's no point. So I did retire this one. I didn't want to use it anymore. right now I'm currently using the Seche V one, which is actually pretty much my favorite at the moment. And so yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. The price for this goes about, I think it's like $9 to $10, and I've never seen it on sale. I'm sure you can get it on sale somewhere else, but I've only seen it for that, and it doesn't get any cheaper. I would repurchase it again in the future. I have other topicals to get through, and you can get it at Sally's. So next up, I have a sample size, as you can tell. It's the Strivectin AR Advanced Retinol Night Treatment, nourishing overnight treatment that improves the visible signs of aging and fortifies skin's moisture barrier to reduce the irritating side effects of retinol. So that's what it looks like. It was alright. I didn't really see much of a. The only thing that I liked about this was moisture. It was moisturizing and it kept my acne at bay, which is awesome. I find it was maybe a tiny bit greasy. Not too much, but I guess it's because of the moisture it had in it. Would I get this in full size? I might consider it once I get through my other testers, but I don't think I'll be getting it anytime soon. It was alright. I didn't really have much of an opinion on it. It was too small for me to get a good opinion, but it seemed alright for the time that I used it. I think it was only maybe 1 or 2 times I was able to use this, because the sample sizes never come like fully loaded up to the top. They usually come like maybe a quarter of the way full, which I think is really deceiving, especially when they put it in a package like this. But it was alright. Next up is the IBD Reconstruct with oh god, I don't even want to pronounce that word. PHYTANTRIOL. No idea what that is. It builds and renews nail growth. This is my secret to my nails. Everybody asks why I have such long, thick nails. I used to be a biter. I used to wear constant fake nails, constant acrylic nails. It would ruin my nails. I had paper thin nails. I went to Sally's one day, found this little guy, started using him. After about a month, my nails began to grow like weeds. It's an oil-based substance. You put it either on before you do your manicure and after you do your manicure. It comes with a brush applicator. It was a good find, and I've been using this since. I've been using this now for like 3 or 4 years. I've gone through maybe 13 to 14 bottles of this, and it's about $9 at Sally's. You can get it discounted if you are part of the Sally's Club card. You can get it for like $8. But this works wonders. Like, cannot describe to you how good it works. So yeah, that one is definitely repurchased. I actually have numerous backups of this because I cannot live without it. Next up is the sample size of the Nux Nuxilence Genesee Fluid Recharger. Youth and Radiance Revealing Fluid. So it was a sample size. I think it was a deluxe sample size. I didn't really like it, to be honest. Oh, here we go. The consistency of it is pretty crap. Like, it's a cream, but when you rub it in, it made my skin really greasy. Yeah. The smell's alright. It's tolerable, but when you put it on your face, it left a greasy residue, and I didn't like that. I would not purchase this in full size. If you're curious about it, I think I got this in a sample box at Shoppers, since I'm part of their beauty boutique list of people. when you go in and they have all these kind of like events, and you spend over a certain amount of money, you get like gift with purchase, and those gifts are like sample sizes of these little guys, a bunch of little samples to try out that are high-end products. I will not purchase this in full size. I didn't like how it left me greasy, and that's pretty much all there is to it. Next up is the Reversa Cleansing Micellar Solution. I guess we can say that. Sensitive face and eyes. So it's paraben free. It's another little sample size I got as well. I hated this. This was brutal. Like I didn't even think there was any oil in it, but there wasn't anything that was able to take my eyeliner off, and my eyeliner wasn't even waterproof. I had to tug at my eye with the cotton round to get it off with this thing, and it was like scraping out your skin. That's how bad it felt. I will not purchase this full size. I think it was bad. It was really bad. The ingredients here, it says the first one is water, which is normal, but it doesn't see lotus root water, sodium hydroxide. It doesn't really say any oil, so it's not oil based, but it didn't work for me. It didn't take off my eye makeup, my lashes. I was pulling at my lashes to get the mascara off. It was really bad. I will not go and purchase a full size of that either. Next up, I have a MAC tester of the tan pigment. So there's not really anything in here, but I'm like really good friends with the girls at the MAC store in my area, and because I spend so much money there, I had asked her if she could give me a sample size of the tan pigment, and she was nice enough to do that, to try it out. I love the pigments that they have. I was trying so hard to wait for the MAC sale that I went to today, which I'll be posting up a haul shortly after this. And I was hoping to find these there, but I was very impatient, so I ended up going to buy the pigments on their own at the MAC's at the store, I think a couple weeks ago. And thank God I did, because I didn't find them at the MAC sale anyway, so it didn't really make a difference. But yeah, I really love their pigments. I have tan and I have melon, and I just love using them with Fix Plus. Like, that is like my ultimate favorite thing to do with my pigments. You can also incorporate them in your day lotion, and it will give yourself a luminosity to your skin. You can do that as well, or even if you want to put that in your body lotion and place it on your legs, you can do that too. I prefer to use it as a shadow on my eyes, just because that's my favorite place where you can actually see the color pop. So yeah, I finished one of those and I bought a full size. The full size will probably last me a long time, and if I do end up running low on the pigments, I will be repurchasing. I already have another pigment in mind that I want to buy, which I think I will buy probably later on in the month, because I've done enough shopping for now. And I have last two products. The first one that I finished is the Bioderma Purifying Corrective Care Skin with Blemishes. So it restores the skin's natural clear aspect. I really can't say. The smell of this reeks. Like, it was awful. I couldn't handle the smell. I had to like hold my breath every time I put this on. I didn't have a major problem with the actual formula. I found that it kept me matte, sort of, throughout the day, because you would put this on. It's a regular face cream. You put it on and then you put on your makeup. I didn't really find anything special about it. I didn't think it did wonders for me. I don't know if you guys can see that there. I don't know. It's something that I wouldn't I wouldn't really repurchase or purchase in full size with my own money unless I had like a gift card or like redeeming points somewhere. I believe that there's better things out there, so I'll definitely pass on getting a full size of this. Last but not least, the Guinot Matte Zone Shine Control Moisturizer. So this is also a sample size. I have a cousin, Leah. She has her own salon or spa salon, and so she is an esthetician. She does massages, pedicures, manicures, microdermabrasion, laser, hair removal, all that kind of great stuff. And every time I go and visit her, because she's usually on the drive into work, or on the drive back from work, if I go visit her, she usually gives me these little sample sizes of this brand, and I love this brand. I really enjoy it. The Shine Control Moisturizer is amazing. It keeps you matte throughout the day, and no word of a lie, your T-zone when you apply it, it does keep you matte. Like you can go all day with your makeup on without having to break out in serious oils. Like, I'm very impressed with this product. It is a bit expensive. I think you're looking between $60 to $80 for a full size. I don't know the exact price, but from what I remember, that was kind of the range you're looking at. Is it worth the money? Yes, it is worth the money. I wouldn't. This would be like similar to a face primer, like the Professional, in a sense that it will control your oil. So it does help. Whether you use a primer or like a mattifying moisturizer, that's to your preference. I like both, so it doesn't really matter. But once I finish my lotions now, my face lotions, I think I will definitely go and pick this up because I did really enjoy it. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for my beauty empties for August 2013. Leave your comments down below on, what your favorite products have been or what you've finished over this past month. If you want to see detailed reviews or mini detailed reviews on all the products that I've shown here, you can check me out on my blog, which is macgirl25.blogspot.ca, and you can check them out there. And we will see you soon because I will be posting a haul very shortly. Bye, guys.